Okay, everyone, we are on page 680, 680. If you're not there, pause your video and find the page because we are ready to begin. And we are going to be working with making bar graph. Cody asked his classmate which zoo animal is their favorite. So we're going to listen to what Cody's classmate said, and then we're going to make a bar graph. 6 classmates chose bear. 4 classmates chose lion. 7 classmates chose tiger. 3 classmates chose zebra. Use the data to complete the bar graph. Write a title and labels. Draw the bars. So we're going to make a bar graph over here. You can see they have the names of the animals: bear, lion, tiger, zebra. And then we're going to solve the problem. So let's get working on that bar graph. What do we need to do first? Use the data to complete the bar graph. Write a title and labels. Let's work on the title and labels first. What would be a good title for this bar graph? Now, Cody asked his classmates which zoo animal is their favorite. So we could put favorite. Some of you know how to spell favorite. Favorite zoo. Favorite zoo. Why don't we put zoo here? Zoo animals. Favorite zoo animals. That's a good name for our bar graph. We're going to make a bar graph. Now, these over here are the numbers of classmates who picked each animal. So that will tell us, we're going to turn it sideways here so we can write easier. See the numbers there? And what should we put? The number of classmates? Because those tell us how many classmates picked each animal. So write the word number of classmates. Now, if you're not done, just pause it and catch up to me, okay? There it is. If you're not done, you can pause it, copy it, and then start up again. Number of classmates. Okay? Now, how about the bottom? We have to put a label on the bottom, right? Oh, yeah, if you didn't get number of classmates, pause it now and copy it. Okay, here we go. On the bottom, we got bear, lion, tiger, and zebra. What are those? Those are the zoo animals. Okay, we did our title. We did our labels, number of classmates and zoo animals. What else do we have to do? We have to put the data, right? 6 classmates chose bear. Now, you can do all the same color, or you can do a different color for each bar, each animal. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. It'll make it look real colorful. So I'm going to start off doing the bear. 6 classmates chose bear. I'm going to start with green, I guess, right? So you can pick any color you want. I'm using green, but you use whatever color you want. So I'm going to color 6 of them. Careful not to go too fast and scribble out of the boxes. That might mess up your data. Somebody might think you had 7. 6 chose bear. And I'm going to switch colors here for lion. I'll do a different color. Let's see. I guess I'll do red. And what does it say? 4 classmates chose lion, so I go up to the 4. Of course, you can pick a different color if you want. If I go too fast, you can just pause it, remember. Now I'm going to work on tiger. Tiger says, 7 classmates chose tiger. What would be a good color here? How about purple? It's going to take a little while. There's 7 of them. I'm looking for what it says here, but I couldn't find the name. Or it says blueberry or something. Blueberry, jammin' blueberry or jammin' raspberry. I don't know. Just color it already. Who cares? Get over there and finish it. Color it. Yeah, that's better. Color it purple. Okay. Just finishing that up. That's tiger. There were 7, right? Okay, now we just have zebra. 3 classmates chose zebra. So I'm going to do 3 for zebra. Right. That makes sense. Color it nice, pretty orange, right? There. Okay. Now, we got our beautiful bar graph, and we can use it to find out different matters of data. Okay, so let me read number 8 here. What does it say? How many, let's read it here. How many fewer classmates chose lion than classmates that chose other zoo animals? Huh? How many fewer classmates? How do we figure that out? How many fewer classmates chose lion than classmates that chose the other zoo animals? That's kind of hard. Lion, we know, is 4, right? But then it says the other zoo animals. How do we figure out the other zoo animals? We have to count all those up, right? We have to count up the bear, the tiger, and the zebra. And then we have to take away the lion because we want to know how much more, how many fewer are lion than all the other 3 put together. We can add up the other 3 and then subtract the lion, right? Or we can just take away part. I'm going to take away some of the bear, the same amount as the lion. If I take those away, I just have a little bit of green left and the purple and the orange. I can just count those. So if I subtract the lion from the bear, I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 left. So there's 12 fewer lions than the other 3 animals, than the other zoo animals. 12 fewer. And I'm going to write the 12. But there's other ways I could do it, right? I could count them all up. How many fewer chose lion classmates than chose the other zoo animals? I could count them all up. Well, let's see. I'll count up those 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I could take those 16 and I'm going to subtract the 4 lions. And that'll tell me how many fewer lions there are than the other animals. I'll put the 4 under the 16. 6 take away 4, 2. 1 take away nothing, 1. 12. There it is again, 12. Or we could just take the 4 lions. Instead of taking them from the bears, I could take them from the tigers. I could take 4 tigers away. Then I would have 1. I'd have 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 again. Either way, you still get 12, right? I could even take the zebras and 1 of the tigers away and still end up with 12. Okay? So that shows us how to find out how fewer lions there are than the other 3 altogether. Got it? Okay. Okay, here we go. Look at the bar graph above. Suppose 2 of Cody's classmates chose zebra instead of bear. Explain how the bar graph would change. Okay, supposing that 2 of the kids who picked bear instead had picked zebra. So we'll take 2 of the bears away and we'll add them here to the zebra. If I take 2 bears away, there'll be 4, just like the lion. But the zebra will go up to 5. Zebra would now be in second place. It would be ahead of lion and bear. They would have the same at 4, and zebra would have 5. That's what would happen if 2, instead of picking bear, had picked zebra. En vez de escoger oso, había escogido a zebra. Then the zebra would have 5, and the bear and the lion would both have 4. That's how you would change your graph. right? Okay, we're going to move over to the other side, right? Make bar graphs. Okay, you're going to try making a bar graph here. Now, this is supposed to be practice and homework, so you really should be doing this on your own. So I want you to try to read it over and think about how you would do it. You don't have to start, but if you can read it over and think about it, that would give you an idea. I'll give you a minute to look at it and figure out what you have to do. Think about the parts of a bar graph. What does a bar graph need? Remember, it needs a title and it needs labels for the different variables. Okay. Maria asked her friends how many hours they practice soccer each week. So she asked Jesse, said Jesse practices 3 hours. Victor practices for 2 hours. Samantha practices for 5 hours and David practices for 6 hours. Write a title and label for the bar graph. So first we're going to start out with the title. Okay, a nice title. Now this is about practicing soccer and how much her friends practice soccer. It's measured in hours, so we're going to say hours of soccer practice. Go ahead, copy it. If you haven't copied it, you can pause it when I'm done and catch up to me. Go ahead, pause it if you want and catch up. Okay? Okay, now we have to put in the labels, right? So I'm looking at the side here, the names Jesse, Victor, Samantha, and David. Am I going to do that label first? No, I think I'm going to put the label on the bottom. Practice hours this week. Oh, you can't see it, can you? Well, I'll show you in a second, but I'm putting practice hours this week. You may have to pause the video when you can see it, because I can't quite see it now. Maybe you'll be able to see it. I can't see it. Practice hours this week. Okay? If you didn't get it, don't worry. You can pause it in a minute and do it. Okay. You got that? Hours of soccer practice. Okay, and we also put practice hours this week. I don't know if you can see that. Don't worry, you'll get a chance to copy it in a minute, hopefully, if I adjust my camera. Here we go. Okay. Now I'm going to put the side label. So turn your book sideways. And I'm going to put, these are Maria's friends. So I'm going to write Maria's friends. Maria's friends. Hope you can see all this. Okay. If you're not done, pause it and get Maria's friends. And now we're going to be ready to put the data in. We put the title and we put the 2 labels. Now, if you didn't get the bottom label, you can do it in a minute when we turn. Here it is. You can pause it now and put in practice hours this week if you didn't do that one. I'm going to go back and read the data. Jesse practices for 3 hours. So I'm going to start at the top and do Jesse with 3. What color should I use? Purple? Okay, we'll try that. 3. There's the 3. So I'm going to go like this. Notice that this time the bars are horizontal, not vertical. On the other page we had vertical. See, those are vertical up and down with the names at the bottom. These have the names on the side, so we're doing horizontal bars this time. See how they put the names at the bottom? Here we have the names on the side. So that's how we have the bars, horizontal. Okay, let's do Victor. Victor practices for 2 hours. going to do 2 hours for Victor. Who else? Samantha practices for 5 hours. Here's the 5 right there. Whoops. I went a little too far. A little messy, huh? Can't get rid of that. You can't use an eraser. Oh, well. David practices for 6 hours. Here's the 6. Okay. There we got our bar graph. Very nice bar graph with the title and 2 labels and colors. Okay. Now I want you to try number 3 on your own. Very simple. Use your data from your bar graph to answer number 3. You don't have to pause it. It's just a short one. I think maybe you can even do number 4 by yourself. Can you try number 4? Let's try it. Number 4 is a little harder, but not that hard. They're both pretty easy. Which friend practices soccer for the most hours each week? Who's got the most? Well, David's got the most. He's got 6. Which friend? So we don't want to put 6. We want to put the name because it says which friend. ¿Cuál amigo? David. We have to put David's name. That wants a name. Got it? Now number 4. Which friends practice soccer for fewer than 4 hours each week? Fewer means less than, smaller than, menor que 4. Fewer is menor que. 3. Is 3 smaller than 4? Yes. So what do we put? Jesse. We don't put the number. We put the name because again it says which friends. ¿Cuáles amigos? Jesse. How about Victor? Which friends? Jesse. Who else? How about Victor? Is 2 smaller than 4? Yes. So we put and Victor. Right? Any others? About Samantha? No. No, 5 is not fewer. 6 is not fewer. They're not fewer. So we don't put Samantha or David. They're more than. We only wanted fewer than. So only Jesse and Victor. Okay, guys, that's it. You did a beautiful job. We're pretty much done our bar graphs here. Tomorrow, I think we'll do some more bar graphs. And then we'll be done. That'll be it. Okay, guys? So that's it for now. I think we're done. Bye.